Now I'm at a different spot and a different subject. This is the fold, F-O-L-D. I'm going to call it the fold. Originally I meant it as a goat fold, then a pig fold. It could be a sheep fold, of course, and it's going to be a people, a folk fold, a folk fold. There's going to be four folk towers ultimately here. Where the blocks are, you can see the spots. First of all, they're going to be folk cabins, 8 by 8. On top of them are going to go folk huts, 8 by 12. And the two together will make a folk tower. Now what I'm going to do today is lay out where exactly they should go. Because since there's four, they might as well be made related to each other. And it's really tricky to place them in among these trees because I don't want to cut any of the trees. So what I'm going to do is a whole lot of thinking, but I've done some already. These trees, I'm going to rearrange the blocks, but those white posts indicate the closest I dare come to that tree, for example, and to this tree, for example. And I think I want to make it square. I wouldn't have to, but I think I'm going to make it square. So, and I've got that orange piece of fiberglass as a straight edge. I'll level up the blocks. But first I want to lay it out. Where are they going to be? There's the first one that I'm going to build. And there are the 4x4s that will build very fast. And I could build it about anywhere because there's no big trees around it. But in order to figure out where is the best place for that one to go, or for that one to go, I have to come back to this one. This is the tight one. So I'm going to have to do some thinking here. My material, I'm carrying it in my shirt. Here, let me see. There's some of it. There's some of it. There's more of it. And I think I've got 9 nails or spikes. Oh yeah, and I've got some. Yeah, that's what I got to work with. And a tape measure. I got a tape measure in my one pocket. That should be enough. So we'll see how this goes. Well, there would be the center, the yellow in the middle, and the near one and the far one. They would be the edges of, carried out to the right and the left, they would be the edges of the folk cabin. But I need to check square now because I really would like to have this square as well. I'm working with a lot of limitations. I stood the blocks up as a proposal of where that cabin would go, but I think I have to take it away. That would be toward the south, as far as I can, in order to be square with this one, because I can't bring that one up any closer without interfering with that tree. So I'm going to see how close. I'm going to establish square first. What an eye I had. I just pushed that spike in to give a point, and then I went 3 feet that way, 2 feet that way, and I went, or 3 feet that way, and I went 4 feet this way, and I knew that if that spike and that spike were 5 feet apart, it would be square, and it was. And that was just luck. Usually I would have to move that one around a good bit to make it be exactly 5, but you see there's 3 feet. And there's 4 feet. And I could hardly believe it because I just eyeballed, and that's 5 feet. So I've got a square line now. I'm going to stretch a line and see if I can make my buildings be square. There, I've got a center line. I've got a square line to it. I've got that folk cabin approximated, the placement of it, and that one approximated. I'd like to have them equally apart from the center line. But to do that, I'm probably going to have to leave that one where it is, because it can't come any closer to that tree than it is. And that one I'll move to the right, but there's nothing in the road there. So I think I can achieve that. Now then I'm going to make them, all four of them are going to be level with each other, but that's not really a problem. But if I get that figured out, well, then I can come over here and actually build this one. While I'm at it, I'll probably lay that one out too, just so I can visualize it. But that's enough head scratching for now. Aha, look at this as I head down. The pigs have been up here. Good. I wasn't sure how I could coax them to come up here, but that's absolutely pig doing. And that way they can be here doing their thing while I can be there doing their thing. And if I want to fold them, I'll call them and with some corn and put them inside that. Oh, they did good work.